Have you ever wondered how fast you can kill each and every one of the tower bosses inside of Palworld? Well, if you clicked on today's video, you probably had the same question as me, and in today's video, let's go ahead and find that one out. This whole video started with me having the idea of the new elixirs out in the newest Palworld update. They can either be dropped from supply drops or crafted with the required resources, mainly with the Might elixir, which increases the player's attack damage, and I wanted to see if we can max it out and see how far it can actually go. But little did I know, you can only have a maximum of either 50 elixirs or 50 level up points in your character's stats. The yellow side is all the elixirs I've already drunk. Now let's go ahead and level up the attack stats. Wait. So this here is when I found out you can only have 50 points in any stat, meaning my attack damage is capped at 200. But we can still increase the attack damage using accessories, power buffs, and also food buffs. While you use the accessories either having 2, 3, or 4 slots, you actually cannot use 2 of the exact same pendant, and I thought this meant for every single tier, but editor me, no, you're wrong. You can use tier 1, tier 2, and also tier 0 altogether, which I wish I knew before I started editing this video. Okay, so Nikki, we know your mistakes, we know what you've done wrong, but what are the tower bosses in Palworld, and how many are there? Well, the tower bosses are pretty much like the gym leaders inside of Pokemon, but this time it is now in Palworld, and there are 6 of them, and it ranges from level 10 all the way up to the current level cap being level 55. Palworld also uses the super effective and not very effective term, so pretty much if I use a dragon type pal and I versus a dark type pal, I'm going to be super effective. If I use a dark type pal against a dark type pal, it's going to be not very effective. And this entire video was on the normal difficulty setting, basically having the only 1x rates. So that is the basics of today's video, and the main weapon I'm going to be rocking is going to be 4 legendary rocket launchers, which have a base attack damage of 14,000. If I go ahead and quickly swap and shoot them, in under a few seconds I can dish out 56,000 damage. And now the powers we're going to use in today's video is going to be mainly Gobfins, because if you do not know, Gobfins, their partner skill called Angry Shark, goes ahead and while it's in a team, can have up to a maximum of 5, it increases the player's attack power. And if you have all these guys 5-star, you're going to get a massive bonus. Pair this with the passive skill called Vanguard, increases the player's attack damage by a further 10%. So with just a singular Gobfin inside of your party, you now have 290 attack damage, giving us a 30% bonus per Gobfin we have. Now if we go ahead and have 4 Gobfins in our party, we have a attack damage bonus of 469 or 120% bonus, and we can increase this further. We can increase this further by having a main pal in our party. When we ride them or when we have them out in our party, they go ahead and convert our attacks to their typing. So for example, Anubis converts it to ground type, Ragnarok to fire type, Frostallion to Ice type, Azorope to Water type, and also Chill to Dragon type. Basically, by riding these powers alone, we are getting double damage instantly. So starting off, we're going to be here at Zoe and Griswold, and the power we are going to be using is going to be Anubis here. Anubis gives us the ability of having a Guardian of the Desert, which basically just goes ahead and converts all of our damage into ground type damage, which is what Zoe and Griswold is weak to, and our attack damage is also 612. So here we are, let's go ahead and take on Zoe and Griswold. Let's see how quick she will die. Probably a singular shot to the face. Yeah, 155,000 damage on normal rates, and just like that, she is gone for the count. A singular bullet, it took a second in that boss fight to take her out. Next up is going to be Lily and Lylene, and we have here Ragnarok. If you do not know what Ragnarok does, basically Ragnarok applies fire damage to the player's attacks while it's mounted, so we're going to need to be running and flying on top of Ragnarok to get all our attacks to be fire type, which is what Lily and Lylene are weak to. Here we are, Lily and Lylene. Fingers crossed we can one-shot this guy as well as we did with Zoe and Griswold. Let's go ahead and see how much damage we do with a singular shot. And we did 84,000 damage one-shotting her with just normal stats and a singular rocket launcher to the face. That is insane. Okay, we are here at Axel and Zerg. Let's see how fast we can take him out with just rockets. I have a feeling that we won't one-shot him this time. We are just going to need to rapid fire into his face. We also need to make sure we hit him in the head to get a maximum amount of headshot damage. And just like that, all 4 rockets took him out. He didn't even get a single attack off me, I believe. And that was like 3 seconds, and he's down for the count. Okay, we are here without Azorope. We are here at the PIDF tower. This is going to be Marcus and Phalaris, a flying type, fire type POW. Hopefully our Azorope can go ahead and take this guy out. I'm pretty sure it's going to take us maybe 6 rockets to take him out. Let's go ahead and see. So here we are going to go ahead and bring our Azorope out. We're going to hit Marcus and Phalaris, hitting the headshots. And we are dealing massive amounts of damage. It's going to take us, I think, 6 rockets to take him out. It's going to take 6 rockets. That is insane. Only 6 rockets to take out a level 45 boss. I'm very impressed. I was expecting like 10 shots at least, but 6? Now here it is, the final quote-unquote, if we do not count the new island, tower boss of the game, Victor and Shadowbeak. This is going to be a dark type power, so dragon type attacks are going to do well. If Marcus and Flareus took 6 attacks to kill, I think it's going to maybe take about 8 to kill Victor and Shadowbeak. Hello, Victor and Shadowbeak. I need to go ahead and make sure I headshot you guys. 14,000 damage. I forgot to reload that rocket. 21,000 damage to the face is a decent amount, I must say myself. And we are dealing 14,000 damage a second. I believe we can make this a lot faster if we go ahead and possibly use a 21,000 again. If we possibly use a rocket launcher or a shotgun or possibly even the minigun, but we are dealing a massive amount of damage. We're dealing less damage than I would have expected, but taking out the entire tower boss with just player damage in a singular minute is insane. And just like that, Victor and Shadowbeak is down. Player damage is superior in power. There is no point going and making an OP power, I swear. Taking out the hardest tower boss, or one of, in under a minute. It is now time for the final tower boss of Power World, Saya and... retry that. And it is now time for the final tower boss of Power World so far, Saya and Selena, a level 55 dark and normal type tower boss. Victor and Shadowbeak took a minute. I think we're going to take about 2 minutes to take this guy out. Let's go ahead and see. Here we are. We're in the boss fight. We're here with Chillet. We are dealing a massive amount of damage with just the rockets alone. I'm going to go ahead and see how much damage we deal with a shotgun. Oh, okay. Yeah, this shotgun, we are dealing a massive amount of damage. Okay, maybe shotguns are the play for the later stages of the bosses. We are dealing way too much damage. We're dealing almost 1,000 damage, over 1,000 damage per shotgun shot. That took less time than killing Victor and Shadowbeak with just the shotguns. Maybe rocket launchers in the early game, shotguns in the late game for sure. So with this in mind, I'm going to go ahead and grab my second legendary shotgun and see if we can take out Victor and Shadowbeak just as quick as we did with Saya and Selena. I'm going to retry Victor and Shadowbeak. If we can beat him in under a minute, that would be insane. So let's go ahead and try Victor and Shadowbeak once more. Let's get our shotguns ready. Let's see if they are both actually fully reloaded. Yes, they are. All right, here we are, Victor and Shadowbeak. Let's use all of our rockets straight away off the bat. And then we're going to switch to our shotgun and see how fast we can take this guy out. We are dealing a massive amount of damage. Let's get our second shotgun out. We missed a bit of a headshot on the second shotgun there. We're missing our headshots, but that is fine. Should be 3 more shots. And just like that, I didn't check the timer. I'm pretty sure we did faster than the actual just straight rockets. But there we go, taking out every tower boss in under a minute is insane. Well, that there is going to be the end of today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and even a comment down below. This video took me a very long time. If you go ahead and hit that sub button, we are super close to 20,000 subscribers. Let's try and hit that before the end of the year. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video.